Yo, what is up guys, it's Thunderstruck115 and today I've got another top 5 zombies video. And in today's video, we're going to be discussing the top 5 worst weapons in Black Ops 4 Zombies. Now, I would have done this earlier, however, I got sick shortly after my hard drive got fixed, and then I had to go get spacers put in my teeth. So I've been busy, but now I can get back to making content. So yeah, let's go ahead and kick this off with our number 5 spot, which is going to be the SOG 9mm. Now, this is an SMG that is meant to be used as an early round weapon, and when you look at it that way, it's not so bad until you compare it to all the other SMGs. It doesn't have the damage, and its fast fire rate and low damage means it's going to run out of ammo quickly. Now, had this been any other zombies game, I would be fine with this because you could get a bunch of points in the early rounds, and therefore this thing would have a place to use. But the thing is, they changed the point system in Black Ops 4 for some odd reason. So now, instead of getting 10 points per hit, and then a certain number of points depending on how you kill the enemy, instead, by the time you kill a zombie, you've gotten 90 points regardless of the weapon used, with the only exceptions being if you got a headshot, you get 30 extra points, and if you got a melee kill, you get 60 extra points. But that means you can get the same amount of points per kill with a higher damage weapon like a shotgun as you do with an SMG. And when you put it like that, you really don't have much of a reason to use this gun. And for that reason, I have to put it in our number 5 spot. Coming in at our number 4 spot, we have the Welling, the initial starter pistol. Now, normally I don't put starter pistols on these kind of lists because, well, they're not meant to be good. But the thing is, literally every other weapon you can start with is better than this piece of shit. Like, seriously, by the time you hit rank 24, I'm swapping that shit out for the Strife. And then pretty much everything else is better than this. There's the RK7, the Strife, the MOG-12, the SOG. Why would I use the Welling when I can use any other of those guns? I admit, I suffered through using this weapon just so I could get gold on it, so I can get dark matter, and I would not do it again. Now, the only reason this isn't higher on this list is because of the one redeeming quality that it has is when you pack-a-punch it, it does shoot explosives, which is pretty cool, but the thing is, it does run out of ammo pretty quickly, and since you kind of have to burst fire it for it to be effective past round 20, even when it is fully pack-a-punch, I had to put it on this list regardless of that fact. So the Welling comes in at our number 4 spot. Coming in at our number 3 spot, we have the SX Model 07. The lever action rifle that is the love child of the Kar 98 and the Shiva. And basically, when you take a look at this thing for what it's supposed to be, being a starting wall weapon, it's not bad as long as you go for headshots. And if you use it like that, it's not too bad, but in pretty much every other situation, it does pretty much suck. It's especially noticeable if you play the Gauntlet on Voyage of Despair and you get to round 16 where you have to use nothing but the SX for the entire round, and pretty much the only way I got through that was by using the Brain Rot ability on it and having that get the kills for me. But yeah, and the only reason why it's not higher on this list is simply because it is meant to be used as a starting room wall weapon and really isn't meant to be used past that unless of course you are playing the Gauntlet. But then again, it's supposed to be a challenge for a reason. And for that, I have to put this in our number 3 spot. Coming in at our number 2 spot, we have the S-Cargo. Now, this thing pretty much falls into the same pitfall as the SOG does. Now, it does have a slightly higher damage, but the ammo is so much lower, and not to mention, it's highly inaccurate, and the recoil, oh my god, does it suck. Now, there is the redeeming factor that it does get quite powerful when you pack-a-punch it. But here's the problem. When you pack-a-punch it, instead of shooting bullets, it shoots little crossbow bolts. At least I think they're crossbow bolts, which are pretty powerful, but the thing is, they take a while to travel, and since the zombies are pretty much running by the time you would pack-a-punch this thing, it pretty much means you either have to be very good at leading your targets, or you have to use this thing at point-blank range for it to be effective. And the thing is, neither of those options are really that good in zombies, because if you spend time leading your target, that means other zombies are going to swarm you, and if you're using it at point-blank range, the zombies are going to hit you, and therefore, I don't really like it, and I'm pretty sure I'm not really going to use this thing ever again once I get a gold so I can get dark matter. So yeah, the S-Cargo is in our number 2 spot. And ladies and gentlemen, coming in at our #1 spot, we have the worst weapon in Black Ops 4 Zombies as of now, or as of the time of making this video, which is the Rampage Shotgun. Now, I was kind of excited when I unlocked the Rampage Shotgun, because I heard people complaining on Reddit that it was overpowered in multiplayer, and I was thinking like, cool, we got something similar to the AA-12, but in zombies. Maybe this thing's gonna be sort of like the Haymaker was in Black Ops 3. And then you get this thing, and no, it is not. It fucking sucks dick. Like, seriously. You call this a shotgun? Yeah, I'm pretty sure most assault rifles would do more damage in a single shot than this thing does. And pretty much, if you're using this thing past round 10, you're probably not gonna be able to kill much with it, because the ammo is so low and the damage is so low that you're gonna run out of ammo before you kill like a single round of zombies, unless of course you're doing insta-kill. So you pack-a-punch this thing, but the pack-a-punch version really isn't all that better. I mean, yeah, the damage is buffed, but still, it sucks after round 10. And I don't understand why you would use this thing. And if you feel bad because you didn't get this back when Operation Grand Heist was around, and now you can't put attachments on it, well, don't bother, because I barely use this thing as it is, because if I get this thing out of the box, if I do take it, it's usually I'm trading it out the next time I get a weapon. And that is why it has to come in at our #1 spot. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe for some more content, and also tell me what your least favorite weapons are in Black Ops 4 Zombies as of now. But that's it. Peace!